How to read a meter with Mr. A.S. Readington. Why, yes, that's me, A.S. Readington, waving my arms in the air. By now you've learned that in Minnesota, North and South Dakota, as well as in the states of Wisconsin and Michigan, we have automated meters known as CellNet meters that send signals to neighborhood transformers, collecting the data and sending it to the meter reading acquisition system. You've also learned that in the state of Colorado, we also have automated meters that we refer to as ERT meters that send their signals to cars or vans driving through the neighborhood. These signals then as well get sent to the meter reading acquisition system and are stored there. Sound good? In the great state of Texas, and also in the great state of New Mexico, we have mechanical, non-automated meters that must be read by a meter reader out in the field. This meter reader collects the data in his handheld Itron and sends that information to MRAS. So the question is, how do these meter readers actually read these meters? I mean, look at these dials. There's 5 of them here. It's typically electric. Gas meters typically have 4. They turn clockwise and counterclockwise. Well, I am going to show you tricks on how you yourself can read a meter, okay? The dial on the far right indicates individual kilowatt hours, while the next one over indicates tens of kilowatt hours, then hundreds of kilowatt hours, then thousands of kilowatt hours, and finally tens of thousands of kilowatt hours. You don't want to make a mistake on the far left, do you? We read the meters from right to left. We do this because even though we round down when the dial is between numbers, sometimes it's very close and we're not sure if it's gotten there yet. So we check the one to the right to see if that's crossed 0. That will make more sense as we go. Off you go, birdie. Off you go now. Let's have a look at this reading here. Remember, I said that we round down. When we start on the far right, between the 2 and the 3 is a 2. Between a 7 and 8 is a 7. Between a 3 and a 4 is a 3. Between a 6 and a 7 is a 6. And finally, between the 4 and the 5 is a 4. We round down. Now it's your turn. Give it a try. You have 20 seconds. Remember what I said. When the dial is between 2 numbers, round down to the lower number. If the dial is between the 0 and the 9, 9 is the lower number. If it's between the 0 and the 1, 0 is the lower number. Let's see how you did, shall we? 7, 3, 2, 5, 6. Did you get it? You did. Oh, well, this is sort of an easy one. Don't get cocky. Here comes another one. Are you ready? All right, off you go. You have 20 seconds. Now, let's see how you did, shall we? Did you catch it? Or did you second-guess yourself? Yes, the reading was exactly the same as the last one. 7, 3, 2, 5, 6. But the dials look different, didn't they? I hope you got it. The next one's not going to be the same reading. Are you ready for the next one? Off you go. All right, did you get it? Let's see how well you did. The trick to this reading is the second dial from the right. I mean, it looks like it's gotten to the 4, but has it? If we look to the dial on its right, we can see that that dial has not quite gotten to the 0 yet. So, the second dial from the right, we round down to a 3. The reading then is 15538. Did you get it? So remember, our main rules are that we read from right to left, and that we round down when the dial is between numbers. Not so bad so far, right? Well, we have more practice to come, but I'm afraid this film reel is running out. I'll have to see you in part 2. Tally-ho!
Created using Powtoon.